such a bummer, just coming back, finding his rhythm, playing well. So hopefully it's nothing too serious.
What did you like the most about his performance?
I like the start of the game. We've been talking about getting off to better starts, and we got off to a great start. The offense was pretty crisp, and guys did a good job defensively. They missed some shots early that it's kind of the nature of the modern NBA game. Shots go in, shots don't, and we were due for a night like this to make some threes, and we haven't shot it well recently. So really good start, and that set the tone for the whole night.
Haven't had a wire-to-wire kind of dominant win like this in a while. Is this kind of game that develops some confidence knowing the stretch you guys are going into?
Yeah, and everybody feels good, and you get a night where nobody plays more than 25, 26 minutes. That's very helpful. Big game coming against Memphis, so we'll be well rested and in rhythm for that. And so a big stretch coming.
Did you watch any of the Lakers-Memphis last night?
I did not.
Just what, given that, like you said, big stretch, but all these games are meaningful, but games where you're playing teams directly in front of you, how consequential are those at this time of year? Yeah,
I mean, if we can beat Memphis, we get the tiebreaker over them. That's huge. We're right there with the Clippers, and Lakers are only a couple ahead. We got them after, so it's quite a race going down the stretch. And we have a difficult schedule. Our last 8 games are pretty tough, so we're going to have to continue to play well. But tonight was a really good effort, and it's good momentum builder.
If Jonathan does have to miss time, we presume that would mean more minutes for Guy, like we saw it.
Yeah.
Just how steady has he been these last couple months?
Guy's our highest plus-minus guy on the year, and obviously he doesn't play a ton, but he plays a really important role. He comes in and he gets offensive boards, and he moves the ball, and he plays with great energy. He's a difference maker, and so I feel great about playing Guy if he has to play more with JK's absence, and he'll be ready to go.
Games like this can offer opportunities for your bench. What did you see from your bench tonight that impressed you?
Just a lot of solid play, a lot of good connection. Nobody, really had a monster game. Buddy had a big second half, but it was more just the overall team effort. 42 assists, 13 turnovers. Those are great numbers, and that's just everybody coming in off the bench and playing solidly.
You've had a relationship with Coach Pop. You've been able to see his mentorship up close, and now that his future is uncertain, have you been able to speak to him or have any conversations with him?
We've stayed in touch. I went and saw him today, and he looks great, doing great, and he's one of the most important people in my life. So hoping that everything continues to progress, and but it was wonderful to see him.
The Spurs kind of have had a challenging season without Coach Pop. How difficult do you think it is for a young team to navigate without that type of leadership?
Yeah, I mean, it's Pop has basically been, the leader of the franchise for 26, 27 years, whatever it is. And that's a huge loss. I think their coaching staff with Mitch, they're doing a great job, and they have stayed competitive. Tonight was a one-off. This was not indicative of how they've been playing. So they're hanging tough. But with the injury to Wemby and Pop's absence, there's been a lot of adversity for them this year.